So Doordash settles lawsuit for $2.5 million over deceptive tipping practices. Listen to this. Listen to this trash CEO Tony Zhu, what he does. The food delivery company allegedly led customers to believe that tips were going to delivery workers when the company was pocketing the money itself. Tony, you're the bottom of the trash in the barrel. Tony Trash Zhu. Hashtag Tony Trash Zoo. Doordash agreed on Tuesday to pay $2.5 million to settle a lawsuit alleging it misled customers about its tipping policy for drivers. The lawsuit was brought by the Attorney General in Washington, D.C., Karl Racine, in November 2019, who said Doordash led customers to believe their tips were going to delivery workers when the company was actually pocketing the money itself, while Tony Trash Zoo was pocketing the money. Shame on him. The agreement brings to a close a debacle that began nearly 2 years ago, which has led to customer backlash, worker grievances, and the lawsuit brought by Racine. Today's settlement rights a wrong that deceived DC consumers and deprived workers of monies that they should have been paid, Racine said in a statement. The law applies to these gig economy companies just as it does to their brick and mortar counterparts. The gig economy, which includes delivery companies like DoorDash, Instacart, and Postmates, and ride-hailing companies like Uber and Lyft, has been under fire for not doing enough to protect workers. Lawsuits have been filed against Instacart and Uber over their tipping policies. Several other suits have been brought over the company's classification of workers as independent contractors rather than employees, which deprives workers of labor protections like minimum wage, health care, and sick leave. San Francisco-based DoorDash, Tony Trash Zoo, which filed for its initial public offering earlier this month, operates in more than 4,000 cities across the US and Canada. It has more than 18 million customers and more than 1 million delivery workers known as Dashers. While DoorDash settled the lawsuit with Racine, it still denies the allegations. Typical Zoo. DoorDash said in the consent decree filed on Tuesday that nothing in the agreement may be construed as admission of wrongdoing or violation of any law. But they settled, right? So they know they're wrong, despite that the company did change its tipping and pay model for its delivery workers last year. We're pleased to have this issue behind us. Spokesman for DoorDash said in an email, our focus is on continuing to support Dashers, restaurants, and customers in DC and around the country. And how are you going to make it up to them, Tony Trash Zoo? The original tipping policy that got DoorDash into trouble had been in place since 2017. DoorDash tip structure essentially picked the pockets of its most dedicated workers. The company deviously sought ways to pad its bottom line, while customers believed they were supporting Dashers working tirelessly to make ends meet, said Brian Greening. I had him on our show, an attorney with Legal Rideshare, which represents gig workers in legal disputes, but has no affiliation with this lawsuit. Washington, D.C. serves as a model for cities and states nationwide standing up to gig companies that exploit vulnerable workers. And by the way, reach out to Bryant. He's a phenomenal guy at Legal Rideshare. He's always got your back in case you've had an injury, if you've had your car damaged in an accident, if your riders were hurt in your car while you were in an accident, if you've lost wages, let them handle the entire insurance claim for you. What I like about Legal Rideshare, they work with COVA. In case you get wrongfully terminated or deactivated over a false report, Legal Rideshare will send out the legal letters to Uber or Lyft or any of these gig companies and say, hang on, you wrongfully deactivated or terminated our client. We want them immediately reinstated, or ... the law will follow, right? COVA, phenomenal. You get 1 month free if you sign up under my link. Paid time off, sick leave, 24/7 health service, automatic mileage tracking, and so much more, just starting at $7 a month, right? So Tony Zhu, again, you are the ultimate trash of the trash CEOs, along with Dara Khosrowshahi, and we got to call you out for what you are. You're a punk, you're an ass for stealing from those hard-working drivers. Everyone have a great day. DoorDashers, leave your feedback. Thank you.